What is up, everybody? This is Preston here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys how I feel about every NFL team heading into the 2023 season. And this is just how I feel. So yeah, and this is just my opinion on how every NFL team will do this year. So yeah, so if you're in the Super Bowl contenders, you'll obviously have a really good chance of making the Super Bowl threats. If you're in the playoff hopefuls, you'll be a playoff threat for sure, definitely. If you're a playoff misses, you'll miss the playoffs from how I feel. And if you're the mediocre teams, that you won't even be anywhere close. So yeah. So anyways, that's the four sections that I'm gonna be doing. So let's get started with the San Francisco 49ers playoff hopefuls easy. They made it to the Super Bowl against I believe it was Kansas City Chiefs 1 year, and then they won. So yeah, and San Francisco's obviously been good over the past couple years, and I feel like they're playoff hopefuls easily. Chicago Bears mediocre. I just don't see them making it to the playoffs at all this year, or even have a chance at contending. Easy as that. Cincinnati Bengals Super Bowl contenders. They've made it to the Super Bowl back a couple years ago against the Los Angeles Rams. The Bengals were my pick to win the Super Bowl and lost. So yeah. And Joe Burrow, I know he had that sprain sprain in training camp, but he I feel like he could still lead the team to a Super Bowl. So, yeah. The Bills, absolutely Super Bowl contenders, guys. Whoop. No question, guys. The Buffalo Bills, they're obviously really good Super Bowl contenders. Josh Allen can absolutely lead the team to the Super Bowl. Sean McDermott, everyone on the Buffalo Bills, defense and offense. We have Stephon Diggs, Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, the rookie. Hopefully he can at least do good in his rookie year. I feel like this team in Buffalo will have a bright chance. Everyone's been talking about, hey, Buffalo's gonna make the Super Bowl this year. I hope so, guys. I hope Buffalo can at least go to the Super Bowl and win it. Please, I would absolutely be so unbelievably happy if the Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl, guys. I really want them to win, guys. It's been a long time coming. Please, Buffalo, just win a Super Bowl, please. They're my team. I believe they can get it done and they can win a Super Bowl, so yeah. They're definitely in Super Bowl contenders. The Denver Broncos, mediocre. I just don't see them. Like I said with the Bears, I don't see them making it to the playoffs this year. The Cleveland Browns, they're just gonna miss the playoffs. Simple as that. They're not really that bad of a team. They've just in their division just haven't really been practically been they've had the Ravens on that team, they've had the Bengals, the Steelers. They're just probably the fourth best team of the AFC North, in my opinion. They'll just miss it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Tom Brady retiring, that just puts a big question mark on the Buccaneers. But something tells me, I don't know, something just tells me that they're going to miss it, but they're kind of 50-50 right now, so. But from the way Tom Brady retired and everything, something tells me, but it's hard to decide. I'm going to put them in playoff hopefuls. They've made it to the playoffs before the past few years. I'm just going to lean over the playoff hopefuls. It was 50-50, but I'm more leaning over the playoff hopefuls for them. The Arizona Cardinals, definitely mediocre, guys. They absolutely have a zero chance of making it this year. Simple as that. The LA Chargers, playoff hopefuls. Well, not mediocre, playoff hopefuls. I just feel like the Chargers, they've been, up there. So they've been doing better. So I feel like the Chargers have a good chance at it. Kansas City Chiefs, no question, Super Bowl contenders. Like they've just been really good. But as a Buffalo Bills fan, they're annoying. The Kansas City Chiefs are absolutely annoying to us. But they're a really good team, and they have a lot of good players. Patrick Mahomes, and they're a good team, no question. They're a really good threats to win a Super Bowl, to win back to back. Indianapolis Colts. Ooh, okay. This one's gonna go in the miss. I just don't see them like making it to the playoffs. Like, I don't know. I just don't see them making it. I might move them back to mediocre because I don't think they haven't done as much. But I think when in their division, I don't know. I'll probably just put them in mediocre. Probably. Yeah, I'll put them in mediocre. Washington Commanders. I'm just gonna put them in misses. They're just not gonna be in the playoffs. I just don't know. They're just gonna miss it this year. The Dallas Cowboys. This one's an interesting one, but I'm gonna put them in playoff hopefuls. Yeah, guys, I strongly dislike the Cowboys. I really do not like them at all. Um, they're just, I just don't like them. I don't like the Cowboys. So, yeah, but something tells me they're gonna have at least have a chance at the playoffs this year, and you know, they have it. So, yeah. Miami Dolphins, no question, playoff hopefuls. I don't like the Dolphins either, and they're mostly rivals with Buffalo. So, yeah, I don't like the Dolphins or the Cowboys. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the Dolphins, they are playoff hopefuls. Tua and the entire defense and offense I've seen from Miami, they are absolutely have a chance of making it to the playoffs. Definitely. They definitely. The Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl contenders. No question. Jalen Hurts and everyone over there, the Philadelphia side, they can absolutely do it. Like they are big Super Bowl contenders. I have high expectations for Philadelphia to at least have a chance at a Super Bowl this year. Anything other than that, to me, would kind of be a disappointment. I expect them to at least be in the playoffs, definitely. I would like my goal for them is to at least make it to the NFC division for Philadelphia. But hopefully, because they were my pick to win the Super Bowl, for against the Chiefs. So yeah. Now the Atlanta Falcons, mediocre guys. Oh my gosh, guys, Falcons, man, they just haven't been that good. They just haven't been good, guys. They shouldn't. They're not even going to be in the playoffs. I have no hope for them. They're just not going to be in it. The New York Giants, they're going to miss it, guys. The Giants, in my opinion, are going to miss the playoffs this year. They were lucky to make it into the playoffs last year, but this year I just don't see it happening. Jacksonville Jaguars, playoff miss. I think they were actually the best in their Jacksonville hasn't really been good last year, but they were able to make it into the playoffs because they were the best in their overall division, and their division hasn't been strong at all. So they're gonna miss the playoffs, in my opinion. The New York Jets, I'm gonna just put playoff miss. I might move them up to hopefuls because of Aaron Rodgers joining the team, but I'm not sure if that's really gonna do anything. So I'm just gonna put them in playoff misses. Like, I just don't know. I just don't see them. Detroit Lions, mediocre. I just don't see them making it at all. I don't really. The Green Bay Packers. Gosh, I almost said the Georgia Bulldogs, but mediocre as well. Again, like I said, I just don't see them making it. Playoff misses for the North Carolina Panthers. Well, North Carolina Panthers, I have them missing the playoffs definitely because they just. But even though they got Bryce Young on the team, he's just a rookie quarterback. But who knows? Maybe the Carolina Panthers can make it, but I'll just put them in playoff misses. The LA Rams, even though they had a horrible, they didn't have so much of a good season last season. I'm putting them in playoff hopefuls. I feel like this is the year that the LA Rams can redeem themselves. That's why I'm putting them in playoff hopefuls. They won a Super Bowl against the Bengals, so yeah. The Pats, I'll put them in playoff hopefuls as well. I mean, something about the Patriots, I feel like they can make the playoffs every season, but they have to Work hard for it, though. The Raiders, I'll put them in playoff misses. So, yeah. Raiders, no question. I don't think they'll be good enough to make the playoffs, guys. Baltimore Ravens, no question, playoff hopefuls. Lamar Jackson, he's really good at running the football. Baltimore Ravens used to be my favorite team, but I switched over to Buffalo. So, yeah. Um, so Baltimore, I feel like they're gonna have a chance of making the playoffs for sure. Definitely. The New Orleans Saints, technically my home team because this is the NFL team that I live closest to, but they're gonna be a mediocre. They just really haven't been that good, and I don't think they're gonna make it to the playoffs at all. So yeah, the Seattle Seahawks, I'm gonna put them in playoff miss. Definitely have a chance of making it to the playoffs, but I just don't see it happen for some reason. The playoff hopefuls, Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm gonna put it in the Pittsburgh Steelers and the playoff hopefuls. So yeah, the Steelers. I think they've been close. They've been close for a few years now. So I mean, they have a chance. Just have to wait and see what happens this season. Houston Texans, mediocre. Like, I really just don't see them making it. Like, I just don't. Lots of these teams down here, I just don't see making it to the playoffs. Tennessee Titans, I think they've done worse. I think they've done, I mean, I just don't see the Tennessee Titans have a big chance. So I'll either put them in mediocre or in playoff miss. You know what? I'll probably just put them in playoff miss. I just don't see them making it. Like, I don't really. And then we have the Minnesota Vikings, playoff hopefuls for sure. They've done good. They were 10-3 in their division last season. They were like at one point 10-3, only lost like 3 games. They even beat Buffalo too. So yeah, I am confident that the Minnesota Vikings will have a chance at a playoffs this year. So yeah, guys, here is my NFL team predictions for this season. So who do I think will make the Super Bowl this year? It would it would be the Bengals, Bills, Chiefs, and Eagles. They're most likely the definitely big chance at a Super Bowl threat this year. Playoff hopefuls, I got the Niners, the Buccaneers, Chargers, Cowboys, Dolphins, Rams, Patriots, Ravens, Steelers, and Vikings. Who do I think the teams will miss the playoffs? Will be the Cleveland Browns, the Washington Commanders, New York Giants, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, North Carolina Panthers, the Oakland Raiders, well, not Las Vegas Raiders, the Raiders, Seahawks, and Titans. Mediocre teams, the teams I have no confidence making the playoffs, are the Bears, the Broncos, the Cardinals, the Colts, the Falcons, the Lions, the the Green Bay Packers, the New Orleans Saints, and the Houston Texans. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys disagree or agree with me on some things? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.